lions take care of their own. Now, I've heard that ever since I can remember. All I'm saying right now is that Delia is one of our own. That this family has a responsibility to her. Am I the only one who cares about it?
Darling, don't you think that I love her too? Haven't I practically raised her as one of my own?
All right, then you agree that something's got to be done.
No, I do not. I think any more doing for Delia or about Delia is only going to harm her. That is half the reason she is the way she is.
Look, I'm very aware of Delia's faults, and I know as well as anybody the kind of trouble she's caused.
And is still causing. I'm sorry to say, but she has this place in an uproar half the time. I mean, think of the night that Jack came home here, and when he was trying to settle down.
Does that mean that you would like it if she ran away with Roger? Because that's what's going to happen. She's just desperate enough.
I do not believe she is serious about that. That is just one of her fantasies.
That's what I mean. That's the trouble. She says nobody takes her seriously, and she's right.
Patrick, you are wrong. I think better of Delia than that, troublesome as she is. I do not believe when it comes down to the moment that she could leave her baby.
The court gave you and Doc custody of little John. Don't you see Delia takes that as a final rejection? She's reaching out to Roger because that's all she's got left.
Dee is not stupid, son. She knows if she runs off now that she's never going to get her baby back.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're both here.
Great. Now, we got to settle this. I am trying to make somebody in this family see what danger Delia's in.
Oh, now she's got you convinced of that, huh?
She's serious, damn it.
He thinks she's going to run off with Roger.
Look, I wouldn't want to see Dee do something anything as dumb. But we can't stop her. Don't you understand that? It's her life. I don't have the right to stop her.
It's also your son's life. Now, she may be over-emotional, but she said one thing at that hearing that makes a lot of sense. If she goes away, little John is going to know it.
That's true enough. I mean, it would be bad for the babe.
I guess. But I'm not so sure her current state of mind is so healthy for him either.
This family is responsible for her current state of mind. We've taken away every support she's got.
Patrick, that is utter nonsense.
How come I'm the only one who's willing to try and stop her? I'm not going to let this happen.
Pat, why do you always insist on taking responsibility for Delia?
Because nobody else will.
Doesn't it occur to you that if left alone, Delia might finally become responsible for herself?
Would you just forget about Dee for a minute? I'm also very much concerned about my nephew, your son. And I'm going to do everything I can, if you won't, to make sure that his mother remains a part of his life. Delia is not going to go anywhere with Roger, not if I can help
Oh,
her.
yeah, now, how are you going to stop her?
I don't know, but I'm not going to let this family abandon her.
Oh, I love that one. That's really good. Delia leaves the child here, runs off to Europe with Roger, and that constitutes our abandoning her.
Look, she just doesn't know what she's doing.
Oh, I wouldn't place any bets on that one, buddy.
The both of you are making my head spin. Now stop.
Jack, what are you doing?
I was just sitting here wondering what the hell you think you're doing.
I'm gonna propose to Sam, and I have to make sure I do it the right way.
This week,
What are you up to?
I think Sam's gonna love this.
be there for the proposal.
I would be honored to spend the rest of my life with you.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Join us.
Join us
Join us.
At the table.
Get ready for The Chew, a new talk show where everyone brings something to the table.
To make a creamy soup without the cream, use tofu.
For fresh ingredients, nothing beats local.
This local enough for you?
Treat yourself to something delicious.
If you love beef, try pastrami instead of bacon on your burger.
Make every recipe your very own. Join The Chew, weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Even when it's hot.
I'm smooth.
Now the new standard of sleek. L'Oreal's Eversleek smoothing system. Free of heavy silicones, free of harsh sulfates. To smooth frizz down without weighing hair down.
Ever.
L'Oreal's new Eversleek.
Hi. It's water from the drinking fountain at the mall. Isn't it great? Thank you. Bye.
Great tasting tap water can now come from any faucet, anywhere. Introducing the Brita bottle with a filter inside.
Dude, I texted her like 3 days ago, and now I'm all like, should I call her?
Your final wish has been granted.
Thanks, Jeannie. Wait. Where's the peanut one?
Oh, hey, Red.
M&M's. Can't resist them.
Hey, Gilligan, couldn't have wished for a boat, huh?
Hi, we're looking to save some money on our car insurance.
Great. At Progressive, you can compare rates side by side so you get the same coverage, often for less.
Wow, that is huge.
And this is to remind you that you could save hundreds.
Yeah, that'll certainly stick with me.
We'll take it.
Go, big money! I mean, go, it's your break, honey.
Same coverage, more savings. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Add whole grains to your morning with Special K multigrain oats and honey cereal. A blend of rolled oats and honey-kissed multigrain flakes is a delicious way to make your breakfast beautiful.
I was going by and I heard my name mentioned.
It doesn't take long to say Delia. Must have been more interesting than that.
Jack Finelli, how dare you spy on me?
Looks to me like you're doing a little spying yourself.
Oh.
I don't know. All I know is she's supposed to be in the car.
Okay, Jack. I'm gonna level with you. I was listening because all of them were there. Maeve and Frank and Pat, and they're making plans for my baby, and I really want to hear what they had to say.
Yeah, well, since he's your kid, why didn't you just walk right in and ask?
Oh, no, you don't understand. You see, they don't think I'm a very good mother. The judge gave Maeve and Johnny custody of little John, so they don't want to listen to anything I have to say. Jack, please don't tell anyone. Please, it's only going to make things worse.
Worse? How?
You haven't been in this family very long.
Long enough.
Okay, well, then you've been here long enough to, know about the Ryans. You know, they like to take over, and how they want everybody to do exactly what they want them to do, and they make people feel guilty if they don't. All they really care about is those people who are related by blood.
That's a little strong. Maybe not so inaccurate.
Oh, good, you do understand. You see, I knew you weren't like the rest of them. You won't say anything, will you? Jack, please don't. Please, look, I promise you, I'll do something for you someday. Really, I need your help.
Delia, I don't have any energy to spare for getting involved in Ryan household intrigue, so it's not likely I'm going to volunteer any information.
God bless you, Jack Finelli. I knew I could count on you.
On the other hand, I don't see any reason not to answer. I mean, if somebody should ask.
Nobody should ask. I mean, why should they?
Yeah, why should they?
Jack, I really appreciate this so much. You know, it's really very, very nice to have you here. I think that you're the only other person here who's not a Ryan.
You know, you really are some amazing lady. I'm just beginning to see why you've had the Ryan boys in such a stew for all these years.
Me?
Delia has got to be prevented from ruining her life.
Why?
She damn now near ruined mine. Well, you haven't exactly done her any favors either.
Oh, cut it out,
Now,
will you?
stop it, all right. How much good do you think this is doing anyone? Stop it and take the next few minutes to cool off, please. I'd like that myself.
You're right, Mama. I didn't mean to get started in like that. I'm gonna go down and get a beer. Frank?
No, not just yet, Pat. Maybe I'll be down later. Thanks.
Patrick, I'll look in on Delia, and maybe she'll talk it out with me.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, I don't like it. He's much too involved with Delia for his own good. He doesn't see her straight.
Oh, I know what that's like. Believe me. Delia's poor little me act is almost irresistible, even if you're mad at her. And especially if you're the kind of person that needs to be needed.
And that certainly is our Patrick.
I mean, why should Delia grow up when she gets results from her behavior like that?
I was thinking that in the middle of the night. The greatest difference probably between Jill and Delia is just that. Jill takes on her responsibility. She runs her own life. She doesn't ask for help, and consequently, you want to help her all the more. I think she'd make a wonderful mother, Frank.
Well, that's why I came over to see you. It looks as if Jill is about to lose our baby.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Ma.
Oh, poor Jillian. What happened, son?
Well, it began in my office. You know, she started having these terrible cramps.
Is it sure that she'll miscarry?
Yeah, well, Dr. Wolf says 9 chances out of 10 it is. I mean, she's bleeding. You could feel these contractions.
Oh, that sounds bad. Is there anything that they can do?
No. I mean, Faith is at home with her, and I guess the only thing that she can do is just rest and wait.
And pray?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, son. I know the modern idea of a fetus at this stage is that it's not a person yet. But to me, it's a child that's dying.
Our child. Jill's and mine. I mean, I know it was hard for her at the beginning, but I really believe that she was beginning to feel good about the pregnancy. And the last few days, Ma, they were so beautiful for us.
I'm glad. I mean, a baby, news of a baby, it's got to bring joy, no matter what the circumstances.
Yeah, and yeah, she's thinking about Mary and Jack, and she told me how she feels about their baby.
Oh, Jack will come around. He's a good man. I mean, he's got a lot of tenderness in it, and he just doesn't like to show it. He's just causing a lot of pain for Mary right now.
Oh, it's so ironic. Jack Finelli doesn't want the baby, and he may never have another one, and Jill and I will probably have more, and I hope so, but this baby was very special to me. I mean, I know how you feel about the laws of the church, but I believe that Jill and I were married when that baby was conceived.
Married?
You know, the child was conceived in love, don't you see, in trust and joy. And Jill and I had well, there was a special kind of closeness. We experienced an honesty with each other that only comes from a real marriage.
I see, dear. And Delia.
Oh, Delia, my years with Delia, that was one long, I mean, rescue mission. Sir Galahad, the Knight of the Red Cross or something like that. But it had nothing to do with love. I know, truly in my heart, that God meant for Jill and I to be married from the beginning, and I cannot believe that he would take this baby away from us.
Son, you have to trust that the Almighty knows his business. I mean, a miscarriage sometimes means, most times, that the fetus is imperfect and the baby shouldn't be born. And I know what you mean about you and Jill being married, but the rest of the world doesn't look at it that way. I mean, think of it that probably this is a blessing, in spite of the heartache.
I can't believe that, Ma. I mean, it's hard.
Surely, there'll be other babies, Frank. And all of them are special.
Hi. Oh, I guess you've told Mother about Jill.
Yeah.
Any change? I am sorry.
Look.
But here's a little news to cheer you up. Wonderful news, in fact. Kathleen just called. I talked to her. She and Art are spending this Christmas with Art's folks, but they're planning a visit here beforehand. Probably very soon.
Kathleen, that's terrific.
Oh,
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, I've got to rush with the children's presents. I mean, I finished knitting the hats and the mittens, but I thought I'd at least another week
Sure,
with
Ma,
the
sure.
scarves.
I'm so excited. Kathleen was dear. Very concerned, Val said, that it might be too much trouble with Jack here, but of course he insisted that she come in.
Oh, well, you don't think he'd let him get in the way of his eldest daughter and her granddaughter?
Deirdre and little John will be now big enough to play together.
Oh, yes, scrap more than likely. Oh, how do you think Jack will take to more little ones being around?
Well, I don't expect him to be overjoyed. Still, this will be Jack's first real family Christmas.
Didn't you bring him by last year?
Yeah, but he wasn't really one of us then. Now that he is, well, if he can just let his guard down, I think he'd love a family party. I ask you, who could help but love the whole of us assembled?
I think it might take a bit of preparation. I think you better speak to him about it, though.
Maybe if I start now, by the time they get here, he'll work up a smile for him.
Oh, Lord, it'd be great to see those kids again.
Oh. Dee, there's one thing I don't understand.
Huh?
Why is it I have the distinct impression that you're, trying to get away with something?
Jack, I don't know what you mean. Oh, hi, Mary.
The moment is finally here.
Who are you? I'm Todd Manning.
This week.
You took my family, you took my identity, you took my life. You're a fake, and you are a freak.
Two Todds face off.
Go ahead and shoot me.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Every time I sneeze, I laugh, I jump. Water. And my sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? She said, 1 in 3 women have this issue.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
I may be mud, but I have standards. Mops, please. Some of them have bacteria. And they try to pick me up. Ew. I'm really hard to get.
Swiffer attracts dirt. Used mops can grow bacteria. Swiffer WetJet's antibacterial solution eliminates 99.9% of bacteria that mops can spread around.
I like your pad.
Swiffer cleans better than a mop or your money back.
Under a waterfall, dreams do come true.
Introducing creamy caramel and fantabulous fudge. 2 new Wonka Exceptionals. This is how Wonka does chocolate.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Ingo Rademacher and Vanessa Marcel Giovinazzo say so long to poor Charles.
Wow.
And Constance Towers is back as troublemaker Helena.
It's true.
On One Life to Live, Tony Award-winning actress LaShawns debuts as Yvette, while Tuck Watkins returns as David Vickers.
What do you think about that?
And on All My Children, Josh Duhamel, Eva LaRue, and Torsten Kay take one more trip to Pine Valley.
I'm here to stay.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet and ABC.com.
Mary, you know, I heard all of you singing and having so much fun down there, and I thought to myself, gee, Jack must be very lonely. I should come visit him.
Oh, that was sweet of you, Dee.
Bye, Jack.
Absolutely incredible.
Isn't she?
Alex gone?
Oh, come on. There's no need for that face. Alex borrowed Kevin's guitar, and we sang a few songs, and that's all.
Sounded pretty merry from up here.
Jack, am I gonna have to think twice every time I get a little chance to have some innocent fun? Sorry. I can't sing, I won't dance. My husband's afraid I might enjoy myself.
All right. Okay, Mary, I'm sorry.
But here is some nice news, which you will enjoy.
Yeah? What is it?
Kathleen's coming for a visit. You do like Kathleen, don't you, honey?
Yeah, sure. I like Kathleen fine. I don't suppose she's coming alone, is she?
Of course not. Art's coming. It's a holiday visit.
Well, didn't you know, Mary, that Art Thompson doesn't take a holiday? I mean, he was born selling insurance. You think he's going to pass up this chance to say I told you so?
I think he's got better sense than that. Or Kathleen will see that he does.
I don't suppose that they're going to leave the kids home.
Well, they're a little too young to take care of themselves. So Deirdre is 3 and Maura is 18 months. Oh, honey, if you just give them a chance, you'll think they're adorable. Deirdre's a blonde with big blue eyes. Art's family, she says she looks just like them. We all say she looks like Ryan.
Of course.
And it is said that the baby looks like me when I was that age.
Well, maybe I'll take a look at her.
Oh, I can't wait to see little John and all of them together.
I can. I'm sorry, Mary. The idea of a kiddie convention in this apartment just doesn't turn me on.
Honey, it'll be a short visit. Kathleen knows you're trying to recuperate. Part of the reason they're coming is you.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
When there are troubles in a family like ours, the natural thing to do is to rally around, to give support. I mean, it would never occur to Kathleen that you might not welcome her support or consider this visit as anything but a loving gesture. And this is Kathleen's home.
Well, it seems to me that Kathleen's home is with her husband in Pittsburgh.
Christmas, holidays, they're family time.
Mary, don't treat me like I'm simple-minded, okay? I mean, I know, come Christmas, come Easter, Washington's birthday, any day that they can grab, the Ryans got to get together and do their thing, okay? I just wish that I didn't have to be in on it, that's all.
Oh, Jack.
The shape I'm in, I can only cause trouble, be a problem, and attract a lot of loving concern I just soon skip.
Sweetheart, if you'd only give a little, they have so much to give. But no. You'd just as soon dig a hole and crawl right in, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Except I want you in there with me, Mary.
I know. It's a real problem, isn't it?
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
Two strong women break free.
The real Erica is back.
Dixie goes where she's needed most. And
Tell them the truth.
Erica is out for blood. Plus,
You need somebody to help stop him? I will be there in a heartbeat.
Eva LaRue returns to All My Children. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
People are talking about General Hospital's Laura Wright and her recent Emmy win. Octavia Evans posted on Facebook, "Congrats, it is well deserved." Michelle Taylor adds, "I love Carly on the show. She makes every episode eventful." And Kim Lally agrees, she's a terrific actress. People are talking about General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Brilliant color that defies damage. Thank you, Herbashine from Garnier. Herbashine, the only hair color with bamboo extract. Bamboo, like naturally strong. This amazing color actually fortifies my hair. And the color, in a word, radiant. And talk about shine. No ammonia, no worries, and not a gray in sight. 10 minutes for color like this? I spend more time getting into skinny jeans. Garnier Herbashine hair color. Fortified color, certified brilliant. Garnier, take care.
She's had these shoes a long time.
They're kind of my thing.
And they were looking
Nasty.
vile.
But I used Tide and Tide Booster, and look at them now. Now they can be my thing forever.
Yay.
That's my Tide. What's yours?
I use Tide Sport because it helps get odors out of athletic clothes. I mean, I wear my yoga pants for everything. Hiking, biking, Pilates.
Brooke.
Okay, I wear yoga pants because I'm too lazy for real pants. That's my Tide. What's yours?
The jig is up.
What are you trying to pull on Samantha this time?
And the police are moving in.
She just helped us crack the case of a lifetime.
Will justice be served?
Am I under arrest?
Or has Salem seen the last of Stefano and EJ?
We have to get out of town now.
Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet. We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde one, Original Blonde one, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine one, Bad Blonde one, the Demented one, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
This week on All New Views, John Goodman telling you why he's going head-to-head with Glenn Close as the newest member of Damages, and LaToya Jackson, like you've never seen her before.
Miss LaToya, you want to talk about something very close to your heart?
This week on All New Views.
Come in. What is it, Maeve?
Delia, I want to talk to you seriously now for a moment. Tell me the truth. Are you really serious about running off with Roger Coleridge?
Pardon me, Maeve, but I really don't understand why you're concerned at all. You have little John. Jill has my husband. I really don't belong in this family anymore.
Delia, that is not so.
Yes, it is so. Everybody hates me, and I really don't belong here. I have to find out someplace that I do belong. And Roger's going to help me. You know, Maeve, he's going to take me to places that I've never even heard of before.
Delia, dear. You have the right, and I wouldn't stop you to decide what you want from your own life. But there's something you ought to know.
What?
Simply this, that you can't run away from your problems. No matter how far you run, you'll find when you get there that you're packing them up and taking them away with you.
Maeve, I don't have to stay here anymore because I'm not wanted here. You know, Roger really likes me, and we have a lot of fun together.
Yes, for how long? I mean, is Roger's sort of life what you really want? Oh, I know it's glamorous, all the travel and the beautiful presents and all.
Oh, you think I don't deserve beautiful things, is that it?
Darling, it's what you are that's important, not what you own. I can't believe that the girl I've known since she was a child could be happy in the idle, useless existence that Roger leads. All he's done since he inherited his father's wealth is to run through it quicker than you could count it, on drinking and gambling and the sort. Is that the sort of example you want for your son?
My son?
John Reed Ryan? I mean, if you're foolish enough to run away with Roger, what do you think your chances are that the court is going to give you a baby back?
My baby? He's not my baby anymore. He's your baby. The court gave him to you. He doesn't need me. He doesn't love me. And he doesn't want me. Nobody wants me.
Oh, dear. Wait a minute. Now, that's not... Delia, will you just stop the dramatics for a moment and listen to me? Little John is your son, and he needs you. And the other members of this family, whether it seems that way or not, care about you. None of us, Frank included, can imagine you running off with Roger. Pat is so furious that he'll do anything to stop you.
I'm sorry that I got the family upset again.
Well, would you at least do this? Would you give it a little while to think about it? I mean, a week or two, that's all I'm asking. And then, if you really decide Roger is what you want, I promise you, none of us will try to stand in your way.
I think I can do that.
All right. Good girl. Now get a good night's sleep, hmm?
Thank you. Good night, Maeve.
Good night, dear.
Hey, you didn't show, so I thought you might like some room service.
Hey, you're a class act, Ryan.
Oh, Mom.
No, dear. No.
Well, in that case, I guess I can do a second one. It'll put me to sleep.
Yes, well, you'll rest a little easier when you hear that I've spoken to Delia, and she's promised me that she won't run off right away, that she'll think about it for a while.
How long?
A week or two at least.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it.
I knew it. You're an amazing person. A stateswoman, a politician. See, that's where you got it from. How'd you do it?
Well, she just wanted to listen to reason.
I think that maybe is the most valuable thing you could have ever done for her. Delia's got a lot better things to do with her life than to waste it on Roger Coleridge.
This is to say goodbye. Roger and I are sailing for Europe this afternoon from Boston. You mustn't try to stop me because it's what I have to do, even if I don't want to. Please forgive me. I never meant to hurt anyone. Tell my baby I love him. Love, Delia.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.